Yo, what is up guys? It's Pedro here, and in today's video I'll be talking about Jonathan Allen's injury and why I think it potentially could be a issue for the Commanders this year. Also talk about the preseason game and some other things. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, that notification bell as well. Check out BetUS and join the Discord server. We'll be giving away some jerseys and maybe some tickets once the season starts, link in the description. So originally wasn't going to make this video, but then I learned more about Jonathan Allen's injury and it kind of concerned me, and I talked about it a little bit yesterday, and a lot of people actually who dealt with it commented down below in the comment section and kind of talk about their experiences with it. So shout out to those people. So I wanted to talk about it a little bit. So we learned, what was this, August 19th, so 2 days ago, that Jonathan Allen is dealing with plantar sorry, I can't pronounce it, but it's on the screen right here, and the Commanders are trying to be careful with that, Rivera said, and the full quote was, "We've had a few really good weeks at camp, and we're just trying to be smart about some things. John Allen, he's just messing with that injury, and nothing serious right there." So he said nothing serious, so maybe it didn't, because again, research it a little bit, and when the tissue tears, it's much worse. Again, I'm not a doctor at all. I can't even pronounce the injury, but it's an injury that is very, very painful, and depending on the severity of it, takes a long time to heal, and you can play through it. I mean, Jonathan Allen is a tough guy. I mean, all these NFL players are extremely tough guys, and so many of them play through injuries that we don't know about. But this injury is serious, and he's going to be able to play through it, but it's just how much. Like, he might, maybe in the first few weeks of the season he's playing a little bit less, and he 100% should not be playing any more preseason games because he doesn't need to. I said it before the season starts. Not like 80% of the starters on defense, maybe only a few I think really needed to play in the preseason, and that's Emmanuel Forbes just to get his reps in, and then Chase Young just to get that rust off, and maybe Cody Barton because of the new defense. Besides that, I don't really think anyone else needs the reps. You could say maybe Jamin Davis, but I don't think so. So he doesn't need to play, and he's not going to play in the Ravens game, I don't think, tonight. And the Bengals game, he doesn't need to play. He doesn't need to practice the rest of camp. Give that opportunity to John Ridgeway, and then Pedro Mathis is out too, which is unfortunate because he could be getting some reps. And if John Allen if this is serious and he's dealing with it maybe only through the first few weeks of the season or the entire season, well, it would be good to have your second round pick who you drafted a couple years ago to come in and give him a little bit of a breather, because last year him and Daron Payne played so many snaps, and they didn't get much of a breather. So having Pedro Mathis there would definitely help him out. So from what people were telling me and what I saw, it's a very sharp pain, especially when you put pressure on your foot, and especially for a guy that, John Allen's a big guy. He's over 300 pounds, I believe, or, close to that. So a lot of weight on that, tendon, and it causes a lot of pain. So again, I think he's going to play, but he's going to have to play through a lot of pain to play through it. We'll see, how severe it is. And he said, and Ron Rivera, I don't know how much we can, really take of this, but he says nothing serious right there. So, Rivera has sometimes told the truth, sometimes not in terms of these injuries. We know the Curtis Samuel thing. He did not really tell a full story at all about that. And with some other injuries, he's been, straight up with it. So it's just really a wait and see with John Allen, but I'm hoping it's like very minor case of this plantar issue, and he's able to play with a minor pain the first couple weeks, and then after that be good to go. Because again, he has really good treatment. He's getting the best treatment out there. They did though sign defensive tackle Isaiah Mack, very athletic guy. I forgot where it was from, but he had a really good RAS score, which measures your stats from the combine, your measurements, your 40-yard dash, everything. So he's pretty athletic, probably a camp body, probably will play today. And yeah, the D tackle depth was really good, but now you got Pedro Mathis injured, and then you also have John Allen, banged up. Let's say banged up, because I think he'll be able to play through it. And then some other injury updates. Tress Way is out, but should be good for the regular season. He's out tonight. Logan Thomas still out. Chase Young still out. Chase Young starting to get not worried yet. We'll see when he gets back. If he's not back practicing by the end of next week, which would be like, what would that be? Or I guess the end of this week, so maybe like 27th-ish, 26th. That's when I start to get a little bit concerned, but he should be good to go for the regular season. Logan Thomas, same kind of thing. It's been over 2 weeks with him, so that's one that I'm a little bit more concerned about. So preseason game, I said this is going to be a short video, but preseason game today, things I'm looking for. Obviously, want to see Sam Howell out there looking good, but Leno and Wiley are banged up a little bit, so not sure how good the offensive line is going to be. But hey, Wiley looked bad out there the first game, so it's not like how his protection is going to downgrade much to go to Lucas. But that's just an update. Kendall Fuller's banged. I mean, a lot of players are banged up, but none of these injuries, besides a couple, seem to be serious. Like Kendall Fuller should be good. And other guys I'm looking for the wide receiver 6 to reveal himself. I tweeted this out about half an hour ago. We know the first 5: Terry McLaurin, Jahan Dotson, Curtis Samuel, and they got De'Ami Brown and then Byron Pringle. The last guy, I think they'll keep 6. Will it be Kemp? Will it be Milne, Tinsley, or Kazmir Allen? I think special teams is going to be a key factor. And Dax Milne also banged up, so that hurts his case. But I think they know what they're getting from him. It's really how good is Kazmir Allen as a returner. Thought he did well week 1 in a preseason. Let's see what he can do today. Other guys, Chris Rodriguez, want to see him go again. I think he'll have a big day. I think he'll have a lot of rushing yards. And then Emmanuel Forbes, want to see the Ravens test him and see how he looks against these receivers, if they start any of them. And if Mark Andrews is out there, I don't think they're playing their starters, but if he is out there, once Commanders send a message again, don't think he's going to play, because I don't think the Ravens starters are going to play. And then I'm trying to think, I'm looking for the offensive line, play a little bit better, see what Cosme looks like. Sadiq Charles, if he's going to play, because he's been dealing with that calf issue, off and on. And then defensively, looking for, one of the backup, DNs to step up. Andre Jones, KJ Henry, Casey Toole, James Smith-Williams, Efe Obada. Look, I want to see one of those guys separate themselves from the pack. I mean, we already know a lot of those guys are going to make it, but I want to see maybe KJ Henry do something today, because so far he hasn't really popped, but Andre Jones has. And if I had to pick one to make the roster right now, not who I would do, but who I think the team would do, and who I would do, I guess, would be Andre Jones. So I think he's going to make the team over KJ Henry, unless KJ Henry shows something big in this game or the next couple of games. So that's kind of my thoughts right there. But 8:30 game, don't like it on a Monday night. Wish it was would have been yesterday midday. Back-to-back weeks with late games, especially the first game was super late because of the delay. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. Again, join the Discord. Link will be in the description. Doing a bunch of, going to be doing some giveaways, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and peace.